express. When I was in the Marine Corps, I actually was good friends with a gentleman who was part of the motor transport group, and he was black, and he followed the Yoruban religion from Western Ghana. And his faith and the way he dealt with divinity in the world and all of these things came from his worldview, and that included language and genetics and stories and things like that. And I would never dream of infringing on that. And vice versa, he would never dream of infringing upon ours. And we found, I would say, mutualism in that understanding, because we both were not universalist in our faith. And so a lot of people, when they tackle divinity, try to, well, how can that be? Like, how do gods or a god or divinity, they don't care about race, and they don't care about creed or where you come from, and there's only one overarching thing that we have to bow down to, or you are, like you said, sinful, or to use the Greek word, demonic. I've heard that a lot being tossed around on Twitter, and they fail to realize that the components of the expression of faith is a lot to do with language, but language also has to do with society, and society has to do with race and ethnicity. And those things are all kind of dominoed together. And so it's within, I think, anyone's right on the planet to express and build their relationship with the divine through themselves, through their blood, through the way that they see themselves. How they connect to the divine is the way they correlate directly to themselves and to their neighbors, their family, their friends, and their folk. It's when you get into other things, it's like you see other people and you're like, okay, well, that's their faith, and they deal with the things in there, and I don't want to intercede. I have my own, they have their own. And I think that that's the biggest hurdle. If you can get past that, then we can talk.